My name is Carson. I live in Waukesha, but was up here for the summer as a summer intern. Just over, I stayed in Boston, so yeah. Now I'm back I'm a senior at UW Platteville, and I came back for the winter period of break or whatever they call it nowadays. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to school for mechanical engineering with an emphasis in manufacturing and design. Well, what I would say is it's a great opportunity to get involved with a lot of the projects that are going on the floor. There's a lot of good things that are going on in this company and a lot of hands-on experience. I came in not really knowing much about mills, lathes, how the Tornos machines and stuff like that, and also assembly and silencer. So I really got a lot of hands-on experience, and yeah, that's been the big thing, is just a lot of projects that need to get done. There's always something that needs to go on. So.
Here.
Oh, for sure, it would be the hands-on experience. And one thing that I always tell people about, they're like, well, why'd you like Mitotec? I said, the big reason why I like Mitotec is because there are projects where the engineering manager, Adam, trusts me to do. You know, my other internships were great, but I never felt that trust of, hey, we have this big project that we're going, you know, it's yours. You take care of it, figure out a solution. And I felt respected as an intern, and it challenged me a little bit to rise up to the opportunity and to really work hard and do the best I can because I just felt respected as an engineer. I know a lot of times people think college kids is, you know, just getting the money and blah, 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 just lazy. That's a big one, but we're really not. It's nice to be given an opportunity to come in and make an improvement here at Mitotec. So I was very appreciative of that. Yeah, I wish I would have known a little bit more about lathes and mills, because I use that quite a bit now. And it was great, but it was a little bit embarrassing telling some of the guys, yeah, I'm not familiar, and they had to teach me, and they give me crap about it, but it's funny. So. So one of the big ones that I noticed is relationships with operators and with machinists. It's huge. Like engineers, a lot of times they get a rep as, oh, they come in and they bully you, and you know, they don't really appreciate what you do. But here at Mitotec, I really feel a lot of the engineers work close with the machinists, and they have a lot of respect for them, and they take in account their, you know, what they're doing and how they can help improve. And obviously it can be better, but that's everywhere, right? I mean, there could always be more stuff that you can do. But yeah, so I would say relationships with operators and just communication skills was something that I picked up on, and how to talk to people and how to ask the right questions and just understanding the processes. The second big thing is I learned a lot from Adam as a manager, in that responsibility, like divvying up responsibilities, trusting your employees. There's some bosses I have that never really trust their employees. And Adam, he's not afraid to hand a big project off the jig to get BR2 up and running with a robot. And just that trust it's so, I can really see it in how it's been used here at Mitotec to help create more opportunities and get bigger projects done. And so, yeah, management is up there, and what else is the big one? It's just a whole different experience than what I'm used to. I've never had any experience with job shop or any milling and whatever, all the processes that they do here, but it's just been, every day I learn something new. And like today I was walking and Aaron goes, hey, you know what a non-ferrous alloy is? And I'm like, yeah, I learned about it in college. He's like, titanium is one of them. And I'm like, I do not remember that, but I learn something new every day. So, yeah, there's something to learn every day here. And there's always things going on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say the most rewarding thing is when you're given a project and it takes you a little bit to do it, but you're able to crank it out and get it done. And the example that I think of right away is one of our gauges for our baffles. I can't remember the part number, but they needed quality needed me to design a gauge to measure the orientation that the baffles are, that the grooves are in, and the top groove, and as well as the hole size and location of the hole. So it took me a little bit to model up on Inventor and all that, but I was working with the engineers closely, with Adam and Aaron, on how to, what works best. Took it back to Marty. It was the very first print I took to Marty, and I gave it to him and I'm super happy, and he comes back 5 minutes later and he's like, you didn't give me this dimension, this dimension, this dimension. So it was like, oh man, I'm so frustrated because I put a lot of work into this, and it's silly mistakes, right? So I made those small mistakes, but after we worked through it, and he was pretty hard on me, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a good learning opportunity and a good way for me to say, what I do wasn't right, and he corrected it right away. And now we worked on it. So then we got the part done and we checked it, it worked, Aaron approved it, and now I see him out on the floor using the gauge that I modeled up, and that is just so rewarding that I was able to come in and do something that lasted, because a lot of interns, they go in, they do busy work, they do projects that just sit in the corner when they leave. So to know that something that I did made an impact here and that people are using it it's very fulfilling for me and very encouraging. Yeah, one of the things that I found the most challenging was I was working with trying to get Johnny 5, the robot, up and running to do one of our processes for drying off, so that I could save some time for Kim down to help her with blowing off parts, and she didn't really like it either. So I was trying to help her to give her some free time so that we can improve our operation in our assembly area, and I just could not get that thing running. I get it. I worked day and night on that thing. Just I go home, I'm just thinking what can I do to make this thing work? And I got it running one time, and then I broke something off, and I was like, oh, so it was just constantly, it was going up and down of good days, bad days. But I had before I left, the process was, it worked for one group of silencers, because that's what I was trying to focus on, is just one at a time. And then I come back and find out that Jake just eliminated the process of that. So I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet, but kind of blows that I spent that much time. But I did realize, though, a lot of my research and testing and proving out that this doesn't work, that this works, was very helpful in him deciding that you don't even need the process in the first place. So, it was rewarding there, but I remember every day I come back and go, oh man. I mentioned some earlier, just milling, using the lathe. GD&T was a big one. Reading blueprints. I can't even list all of them that I've learned. I come in, one day and figure out, oh, this is how it's done. And then I know that for life. I know a lot more about air control, solenoids, valves, manifolds, all of that stuff because of hands-on experience with designing things and ordering parts from Automation Direct. Programming. We got one of the clamp fixtures I'm working on in the assembly area. I called Keyence and figured out how to wire light curtains, how to program controllers, PLCs, all of that stuff. And so wiring too, that was a long story, but I learned a lot about all of that stuff by just reaching out to people, and the engineers here are great at just understanding that I'm an intern, I'm here to learn, and they're more than willing to step in and help me and teach me a lesson or two. Well, to be honest, I didn't really expect anything out of it. I expected it to be like one of my other ones. I'm not gonna say which one, but where I wasn't given a whole lot of responsibility. There was no opportunities for me to be challenged and to have work that I felt was meaningful. A lot of my other internships was just fill out papers and stuff like that, and make the morning coffee, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at, but I have other skills than making coffee. was laughing about that with you. Yeah, so I didn't expect to. I expected to be busy work and not have a lot of responsibilities. And I remember coming in on my resume, I wrote down, I think like value or importance. And when I was talking about that, I said, with this job, I want to do something that matters and something that's important to this company. If you're going to give me random work to do that will not be used, I'm not going to work here. Because I'm putting so much time in. I want to be able to do something that makes an impact. And so we talked about it, and a lot of the projects I had, like I said, are stuff that is used out on the floor, like that gauge, the clamp I'm working on right now, the oven curing time. I did a lot of tests on that to get the rock set baked down, bring it down in an hour of time. And so these are process improvements that I had a direct hand in. And so it's just a great experience that I never would have thought. I just thought it would be busy work, just intern stuff, but it wasn't. It was something way better. Oh, for sure I would. I think anybody who's an engineer should be doing a job like this where they are hands-on involved with the operators, because there's engineers out there who don't really necessarily have the skills of like maybe communication, or maybe don't understand how something that they design has to be built by a tool maker, or how things are machined that they design. And I think it's like essential for somebody to come down and understand how things are made. And Mitotec, that's exactly what it is making things and how we make our products here. And so I for sure would definitely recommend this to any other intern who may be thinking about going to Mitotec or something. There are opportunities waiting for you. There are just so many things here, so many doors that could be opened by just saying yes. So yeah, for sure, definitely.